बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। ला इलाहा इल्ला अंता सुब्हानका इन्नी कुन्तु मिनज़ ज़ालिमीन। Welcome to class 7th. Assalamu alaikum dear students. Today is my lecture number 4, unit number 4, natural disasters. In this lecture I am going to discuss the natural phenomena that cause disasters for mankind, the measures that can be taken to avoid desertifications. I will also discuss the considerations and construction buildings in earthquake areas, analyze the impact of various natural disasters with special reference to Pakistan. I will examine the usual management practices including forecast monitoring and mitigation, and I will also mention the safety measures that can be taken in case of earthquake, floods, cyclones, volcanisms and forest fire. Now, what is natural disaster? A naturally occurring phenomena that can refer to the negative effect on human activities is called natural disaster. Naturally occurring phenomena that affect human population, agriculture, roads and environment is natural disaster. Following are some of the naturally occurring phenomena, that is volcanism, landslides, desertifications, floods, cyclones, earthquake and forest fire. These all naturally occurring phenomena cause heavy losses in terms of life and property. In Pakistan, Natural Disasters Management Authority mandated with the disaster management activities which include assurance of warning, management, mitigation, prevention and provision of relief to the affected areas. Our first topic today is volcanism. The ejection of molten rocks, lava, hot dry rocks fragment and hot gases from a volcano is termed as volcanism. So what is volcanism? When lava comes out from the rock in the form of fragments and hot gases, it is called volcanism. Different type of materials ejected during volcanism cause destructions in surrounding areas of a volcano. When lava comes out from the rock, it can cause destruction in the areas surrounding by it. Let us know the basic characteristics of volcanic material. Now, what is the characteristics of volcanic material? Let us study it. Lava flowing out of a vent of a volcano moves slowly and it can come to long distances. When the rock bursts out, the lava comes out and it moves slowly and it can move to a long distances. Hot dry rocky fragments coming out of a vent of the volcano moves at a high speed. Lava moves in a very high speed. The fragments of a lava and rocks material are termed as tephra. During an explosive volcanic activity, tephra moves very high into the air. When it bursts out, the very small fragments of rocky materials, it may be very large, it moves in a very high speed into the air. Very fine sized fragments of rocky materials and lava are also blown into air during an explosive volcanic eruption. This type of material is known as volcanic ash. It remains suspended in the air before falling to the surface of the earth. It means that when the rock bursts out, the lava comes out into the rock, a very fine volcanic material comes out from the rock, it suspended into the air and falling to the surface of the earth afterwards, and this is called the volcanic ash. Gases come out of a volcano, enter into the atmosphere. Now, what is the impacts of volcanism? What volcanism impact on our environment? Moving lava usually destroys everything coming in its way. It slows movement, let people get out of its way. Hot dry fragments move very fast. Due to hotness, they burn vegetation and houses. All structures and objects on the way are destroyed. These are the impacts. Tephra endanger life and property by the force it fall into the surface of the earth. What is tephra? Tephra are the fragments of rocks that comes out when lava bursts. Automobile engines are damaged by volcanic ash because it can infiltrate into automobile engines. The ash that comes out, the very fine fragments, is called volcanic ash. When it comes out, it goes into the automobile engines, and mobility on ash covered roads become difficult at wet days. Gases added to air by volcanic activity cause difficulties in breathing. These are the impacts. It caused difficulty in breathing. Impact of volcanic activities are commonly observed in Japan, Philippines, etc. In these two countries, there are too much volcanic activities are going to be done. However, in Pakistan, volcanic activities are very rare. Now, what are the safety measures? How we can save our lives from this natural disaster? Following safety measures should be followed to save life and property in volcanic risk areas. Number one is follow the instructions issued by the authorities. When these type of natural disaster take place, authorities give you the instructions. We should follow these instructions. Avoid the area suspecting the flow of lava. We should not go to see that area where the lava burst out. Stay indoor during a volcanic activity. We should stay inside our houses. Wear full sleeve shirt and protect eyes by putting on goggles. We should wear goggles, or you can say glasses, while doing this activity. After a volcanic eruption, keep your mouth and nose covered by a mask to protect the respiratory system from the volcanic ash. Immediately remove ash from house tops to avoid a house collapse. We should clear our house or remove ash from our houses so that our house should not be collapsed. Now, our second topic is landslides. What is landslide? Landslide is a downslope movement of a large masses of rocks and soil under the gravitational pull of the earth. This movement of material may take place in the form of fall, slide or flow. In hilly areas where there is large masses of rocks, when any natural disaster take place like landslides, these masses roll from the rocks and pull down to the earth. This causes landslides. Landslides are usually initiated by heavy rains, by an earthquake or by a volcanic activity. Human activities like cutting of rocks along the steep slopes for the sake of construction of roads and settlements also cause landslides. If we cut the trees along the steeps, landslides takes place. Landslides are significant natural disaster in northern and western mountain regions of Pakistan. Landslide mitigation. Following measures are necessary to reduce the severity of the landslide's effects. These are three measures to reduce the landslide severity. Construction must be discouraged in landslide areas, particularly along the steep slopes. We should not construct any building or houses in these areas. Surface drainage may be controlled. Retaining walls may be constructed along steep slopes to enhance stability of the slope. Now, what are the impacts of landslides? Landslides usually affect everything coming under its way. Particularly, it affects roads and houses. Sometimes a landslide may block a stream to flow a lake. They cause to damage roads, water channels and settlements, particularly in rainy days. In rainy days, landslides take place. They are a threat to life and property. Now, what are the safety measures? One should have sound information about landslide areas, particularly before traveling into such areas. Knowledge of landslide symbol would be of our good use. Avoid traveling in landslide areas before and after rain. So students, these are the two topics. I hope you all have understood all these things. If you have any query about this, you can ask.